In this episode, China and their $40 billion chip industry fund. But before we get into that, TikTok is hiring. Yes, TikTok appears ready to move the platform closer to a full-fledged social network. As spotted by Axios, the company has posted new job listings for positions focused on social networking features and expanding direct messaging. A product manager TikTok social posting reads that the company wants to build meaningful social connections between users. The job listings are reportedly connected to worries within the organization about retaining and growing user engagement. Inside TikTok, there's concern that users are sharing TikTok videos externally on other social media and messaging apps when they want to discuss them with friends, Axios reported, citing sources within the company. Job postings for mobile engineers say the candidates will focus on building a reliable and adaptive platform that enables users to meet and interact with their real-life friends seamlessly on TikTok and encourage them to share their life moments with each other and stay connected regardless of where they are. Expanding TikTok's messaging features appears to be of primary importance. One job listing for a back-end tech lead admits that the company's messaging capability is in its infancy, according to Axios. That posting said the person hired will explore and implement diversified social solutions, while referring to creating messaging that's a distinctive TikTok social solution. TikTok made its bones on viral videos, with social features mostly limited to peripheral interactions such as likes, comments, and reposts. As rival platforms like Instagram integrate more TikTok-like features, it seems logical the company would return the favor by expanding its social capabilities. However, it stressed that video remains at the heart of its identity when trying new things. A TikTok spokesperson told Axios, being an entertainment channel has always been and remains the core of TikTok's business model, even as we experiment with new features to enhance the user experience. For the latest updates on this story and more, check out Engadget.com. The United States has made continual efforts to limit China's chip production, but it might not do much good. China plans to launch a fund in hopes of bolstering its semiconductor industry, Reuters reports. The state-backed endeavor is the third from the China Integrated Circuit Industry Investment Fund and aims to raise 300 billion yuan, $41 billion. The previous two funds raised 138.7 billion yuan, $19 billion, in 2014 and 200 billion yuan, $27 billion in 2019. About 60 billion yuan, $8 billion, is expected to come from China's finance ministry. The other contributors aren't yet known, though past backers included China Telecom and China National Tobacco Corporation. Much of the fund itself will specifically focus on creating instruments for chip manufacturing. The news comes only a few days after Huawei, a Chinese electronics company, announced its new smartphone, the Mate 60 Pro, complete with homegrown chips. Huawei partnered with chipmaker Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corp., SMIC, to create a new Kirin 9000S chip, according to a report from analysis firm Tech Insights. SMIC's high-level 7nm technology appears to provide the Mate 60 Pro with download speeds beyond those seen in typical 5G phones. The entire Mate 60 Pro announcement and subsequent proof of its power stand in direct contrast to the efforts made by the U.S., Japan, and the Netherlands to restrict China's chip access and limit their production abilities. As recently as August, President Biden signed an executive order further limiting investments in Chinese firms working with technology like semiconductors. Previous restrictions have specifically targeted Huawei, including a January ban on license for exporting U.S. tech to the Chinese company. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Engadget contributors Will Shanklin and Sarah Fielding and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and we'll talk more tomorrow.
Spoken Layer. Spoken Layer.